Now, U.S. President Donald Trump has said that Iran must make a meaningful deal in negotiations with Washington in the next 10 to 15 days, or else bad things happen.
While Trump's latest threat comes as U.S. deployed more warships, fighter jets and other military hardware in the region. Trump's warning comes days after the U.S. and Iran held a second round of Omani-mediated talks, with the U.S. seeking to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear bomb. The U.S. president warned that Washington may have to take it a step further without any agreement.
Yeah. Today on Iran, bad things will happen if Iran doesn't
really
make
bad
a deal.
things.
What will that?
I'm not going to talk to you about that.
Okay, what is the goal if there is a U.S. military
Well, we're
strike?
going to make a deal, or we're going to get a deal one way or the other.
But with a military strike, is it to wipe out their nuclear program?
I'm not going to talk to you about that, but we're either going to get a deal, or it's going to be unfortunate for them.
And you said today 10 days. Have you given them a deadline firm to make a deal?
I would think that would be enough time, 10, 15 days, pretty much maximum.
Trump's comments came after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu issued his own warning to Tehran. Netanyahu said that Israel will retaliate forcefully against Iran if it launches an attack on Israel.
If the Ayatollahs make a mistake and attack us, they will receive a response they cannot even imagine.
Now, on the other hand, a new report has suggested that UK is blocking the Trump administration from using its military air bases for a possible attack on Iran. A report by The Times said that US was drawing up a report to use Royal Air Force Base Fairford in England, which is home to America's fleet of heavy bombers in Europe. According to the report, UK officials were reportedly worried that giving US permission to use the Royal Air Force bases for a military attack could breach international law.
Now, as the U.S. continues to bolster its military presence in West Asia, Iran has conducted naval drills along with Russia in the Persian Gulf. Now, during one such exercise, an Iranian fighter jet crashed, killing one of the two pilots on board. According to Iranian state broadcaster Egypt, the Air Force plane crashed during a late-night training sortie in country's western Hamadan province.
Meanwhile, Iran has told UN Chief Antonio Guterres that in the event of military aggression by US, Tehran will consider bases, facilities and assets of the hostile force in the region as legitimate targets. In a letter to the UN Secretary General, Iran's permanent mission said that Trump's rhetoric towards Iran signaled a risk of military aggression. It further read that Iran was not seeking a war.
In another related development, the European Union has officially designated Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard as a terrorist organization. President of the European Parliament, Roberta Metsola, announced that the action will freeze the IRGC-related funds in Europe.